Speaker, my adjournment matter is for the Minister for Public and Active Transport, and the action I seek is for the Minister to provide an update on the status of the Department of Transport and Planning's proposal for the safe regulation of e-bikes and potential temporary ban of their use on trains due to the safety risks posed by large-capacity lithium-ion batteries. Speaker, e-bikes and e-scooters will remain an important transport mode as we work to build a more connected, accessible and sustainable state, especially in inner suburban areas like Pascoe Vale, Coburg, Brunswick West and, of course, Northcote. They play an increasingly important role by extending what might be a traditional car, bike or walking trip, flexibly connecting people to places of work, learning, shopping and services, reduce traffic congestion, car parking pressures, carbon emissions, a better link to train, tram and bus corridors, and help us continue to support active transport, health, mental health, wellbeing, recreational and cost of living outcomes for all. However, following the previous federal Liberal government's decision in 2021 to revoke the importation permit system that forced importers to prove their e-bikes met world-leading European safety standards, that did not have a battery more powerful of 250 watts and did not exceed speeds of 25 kilometres an hour, we've concerningly seen safety undermined for many across our community. And following some recent incidents across Victoria, New South Wales and elsewhere that were associated with the risk of lithium-ion battery fires on public transport, DTP is now reviewing community submissions on its proposed temporary ban. In this respect, and further to previous engagement, discussions and representation and correspondence I've shared with the Minister's Office and Department, I strongly encourage DTP to give the appropriate weight and consideration to the strong feedback that I've continued to receive from many locals who've contacted me on this issue, including Mary Beck Bicycle User Group, Faith Hunter, Rob Dunn, Mega Hearn, Ken Wilson, Mary Casey, Jesse McNeils, Louise Dunas, Chanouk De Silva, Alison McCormick, Bu Atkinson and so many others. And Speaker, I particularly draw their attention to an email I received from Prue Healy which I believe best encapsulates how many locals feel. Quote, I am a solo parent who works full-time but struggles to make ends meet. I rely on my e-bike to help me make ends meet. I ride to and from work, dropping off my child to school each weekday and anywhere we need to go on weekends. My family and many of my friends don't live in Melbourne. In order to visit them, I ride my son to Southern Cross Station and board a train to wherever our destination happens to be, Dandenong, Gippsland, Gisborne or Geelong. Then I ride onwards from there without the option of taking my e-bike on the train. I simply cannot afford to visit these family and friends. I cannot afford petrol, nor the wear and tear of a car, nor can the environment, quite frankly, or my mental health. Along with this extensive local feedback, I also draw the Minister attention to the pragmatic feedback I've received from the Mary Beck Bicycle User Group, which includes, quote, well over 5,000 people a day in Mary Beck use their bicycle to get around, and increasingly many of these are e-bikes. We suggest that a ban without tackling broader issues of federal import regulation, Victoria's ability to regulate e-bikes will not work. And they've put forward 7 recommendations, a couple of which I just want to draw the Minister's attention to, that DPT engage in a full consultation process with the bike industry, fire services, public transport services, police, organisations and users to develop a way to identify safe e-bicycle and measures of e-bikes and trains now into the future, and that then informs a future approach.